What up YouTube, iMadeAMessi here, and I'm going to do something a little different with this video than normal. I'm going to try something new and see if you guys like it. But first, as you can see, I'm playing on the new Nuketown 2025. I was told that you only can get it if you pre-order the game, and I didn't pre-order the game, but I think the lady at GameStop kind of hooked it up with the exclusive edition or whatever, the one with the code in it. So I got the game, or I got the Nuketown 2025. Just a quick little review of the map. I mean, it's exactly the same, just supposed to look a little bit more futuristic, I guess you could say, as it's supposed to look in 2025. In my opinion, it doesn't. I hope the future doesn't look like it, because I think it's kind of ugly in my opinion. But as you can see, the game kind of started in the middle. I kind of started it. I'm playing Domination, so there's the two halves, and I started it kind of midway in the first half. And I start doing pretty good once I get camped up in that little house. I start doing pretty good. But yeah, with this video, I'm gonna give you guys some tips, some tips for tits, as I'm gonna call them. And I wanna start this with a disclaimer. I'm not claiming to be like this ladies' man that gets laid every night, maybe every other night, but not every night. You know, I don't want you guys to think I'm a know-it-all and I have the best advice out there, because that's not true. I'm just gonna give you my personal experience, what's worked for me, and we'll go from there. So what I want to talk about on this video is persistence. This girl I'm talking to now, you know, she really wasn't. It's kind of hard to explain. I knew her in high school. Now I'm in college, and I'm a sophomore in college, so I knew her senior year. So I haven't really seen her on a regular basis for a while now. In high school we talked a little bit, but we really weren't that close. So once I got into college, I had her number, of course, so I hit her up, and you know, she really wasn't that interested. So we'd have short conversations, and it wouldn't really go anywhere. But then, so you know, when that happens, you just cut it off, and you say, all right, cut your losses, go find a new girl. Everything will be okay. So that's what happened. Then a few months later, you know, just scrolling through the phone book, and I see her number again. So I'm like, hey, what do you have to lose? Let's try again. So I did that. This time she had a boyfriend. So I mean, as soon as a girlfriend says she has a boyfriend, unless you're trying to challenge yourself, you immediately abort. You don't want to get involved in that. It might sound, if you love drama, it might sound appealing, but I'm telling you guys, you want to avoid that at all costs. So I cut my losses again, and then a few months later, this is about a month or two ago, I decided to text her again. And I mean, this girl, she's very attractive personally. I mean, everyone has different opinions, but I think she's very attractive. So that's why I've been trying so hard. Normally, if it was just an average woman, I wouldn't have tried this hard. But this last month or two, she's been really. She's doing a really good job of replying. I shouldn't say it like that. I mean, it makes it sound like she's an animal or something. You're doing a good job. But no, she's seeming interested, and us guys know there's nothing better than a girl that seems interested. So that's kind of the moral of the story, is be persistent. And what I want to go off that is, once you think a girl's, you know, kind of into you, or even if she's not, you have to ask to see her in person. If you're just texting all the time, you're not going to get anywhere. And what I want to go from that is, if you are texting all the time, and you do ask her to hang out, and she says she can't, don't give up. You know, don't get mad at her either. It's easy to be like, oh, she just doesn't want to hang out with me. If she says she's busy, she might actually be busy. And that's something guys do wrong a lot. They're like, oh, she doesn't want to hang out with me, or she said she can't hang out with me. She's probably just making up an excuse. And that's not true. A lot of the times the girls are sincerely busy. So you just brush it off, say, oh, okay, we'll hang out another time. And then she'll be like, oh yeah, for sure. Even if she doesn't want to, she'll say that. So, and then maybe next weekend you're like, oh hey, I'm getting together with some friends, would you want to join? Or you can be like, hey, this new movie's out, would you want to go see it? Or if you're not into the movies, maybe you could be like, oh, I live in Vegas, so I could be like, oh, you want to go to the Strip? Or, oh, do you want to go bowling? You know, you've got to be creative and you got to put your feet in the water. You're never going to learn to swim if you don't get in the water, so that's my kind of motivation is, what's the worst that's going to happen? She's going to say no, you cut your losses, obviously it wasn't meant to be, and you move on. That's kind of what I live off of is, you know, if she says no, but you think she's into you, you keep moving forward. And by that I mean keep pushing to see her in person, because you're not going to get anywhere if you keep just texting. You're going to be that guy that she just texts all the time. She's not going to have a face and a personality to get to know you. So that's kind of where I'm going with this video, is just, you know, it's hard to find that line to be persistent and be clingy. You don't want to be like every night, hey, do you want to hang out? Hey, do you want to hang out? For me, I'm pretty busy during the week with school and work, so I try and plan hangouts over the weekend. And doing that, you got to make sure you ask ahead of time. You don't want to ask Friday night, hey, do you want to hang out tonight? Ask on a Wednesday night, or ask on a Tuesday night. Say, oh, you want to hang out on Friday. That way, the odds of her having plans are decreased if she truly does want to hang out with you. So let me know if you guys like these little tips. I have a few more in store, so if you'd like to see more, just let me know and I'd be glad to do them. Until next time, peace!